forbidden love, dangerous choices. These 5 romance movies cross every line. The temptation, the risk, the fallout, it's all here. Let's count them down, starting with number 5. Kicking off with number 5. The Invisible Man, 2020. She escaped him once. That was her first mistake in thinking it was over. When Cecilia finally breaks free from a controlling, brilliant, and dangerous man, his sudden death should feel like freedom. Instead, it feels like a trap closing tighter. Strange things start happening around her, objects moving, an unshakable feeling of being watched, a presence she can sense but no one else can see. She knows the truth before anyone believes her. He isn't gone. He's found a way to become something far more terrifying than a man in the room, an unseen threat capable of unraveling her entire life, piece by piece, without ever being caught. Number 4. Sanctuary, 2022. He thought he was in control. He was wrong from the very first scene. What begins as a routine goodbye between a wealthy heir and the dominatrix he's worked with for years spirals into something neither of them expected. A psychological standoff where power keeps shifting hands and neither person is willing to lose. Confined almost entirely to one hotel suite, this is a battle of wit, manipulation, and buried history, where every line of dialogue is a move in a much larger game. She knows things about him that no one else does. He's about to inherit an empire that depends on his public image staying spotless.
Sorry for the job that I got you.
Number 3. Two-Night Stand, 2014. One night was supposed to be enough. A snowstorm made sure it wasn't. After a spontaneous, no-strings-attached hookup arranged through an app, 2 strangers wake up the next morning, ready to go their separate ways, until a blizzard traps them together with nowhere to go. What starts as an awkward, humiliating morning after spirals into an unexpectedly honest, hilarious, and emotionally revealing day neither of them planned for. Trapped in one apartment with nothing but time, the walls people usually hide behind start coming down, one uncomfortable conversation at a time. Secrets get exposed, defenses crack, and the version of themselves they were trying to protect starts slipping out whether they like it or not. Number 2. A Perfect Ending, 2012. She has everything a picture-perfect life is supposed to include, except the one thing she didn't know she was missing. Living a life defined by other people's expectations, a woman reaches a breaking point that leads her somewhere she never imagined, into an unfamiliar, intimate world that challenges everything she thought she understood about herself. What begins as a private experiment becomes a journey of self-discovery that she can no longer ignore, forcing her to confront desires, fears, and truths she spent years suppressing. As she steps further into this new world, the carefully constructed life she's built starts to feel less like security and more like a cage. Every choice she makes pulls her further from who she was and closer to who she might actually be. This is a story about identity, courage, and the quiet devastation of realizing your life doesn't fit the person you've become. Number 1. Lonely Planet, 2024. She came to write. She didn't expect to feel anything at all until she did. A celebrated novelist retreats to an exclusive writers' colony in Morocco, hoping isolation will help her break through a creative block she can't explain. Instead, she finds herself drawn to someone she never planned for. A much younger man, recently heartbroken, quietly observing the world around him with a kind of openness she thought she'd lost. What starts as an unlikely friendship shifts into something neither of them saw coming, unfolding slowly against the backdrop of stunning desert landscapes, candlelit dinners, and conversations that go further than either intended.